Doamnelor și domnilor, urmează declarațiile de presă comune susținute de excelența sa, ministrul afacerilor externe al României, domnul Teodor Meleșcanu, de excelența sa, viceprim-ministrul și ministrul afacerilor externe al Turkmenistanului, domnul Rashid Meredov, de excelența sa, ministrul afacerilor externe al Republicii Azerbaidjan, domnul Elmar Mammadyarov, și de excelența sa, ministrul afacerilor externe al Georgiei, domnul David Zalkaliani. Domnule ministru, aveți cuvântul.
Bună ziua tuturor! Mulțumim pentru participarea la acest eveniment și vreau să vă spun că astăzi am avut deosebită plăcere să găzduiesc aici la București o întâlnire quadrilaterală foarte importantă alături de colegii și prietenii mei, ministrii afacerilor externe ai Republicii Azerbaidjan, ai Georgiei și Turkmenistanului, care este dedicată promovării inițiativei privind crearea unei rute de transport de mărfuri între Marea Neagră și Marea Caspică. Reuniunea de astăzi ne-a oferit într-adevăr prilejul unui dialog de substanță asupra opțiunilor de consolidare a acestei importante inițiative regionale de cooperare. Alături de ministrii Rashid Meredov, Elmar Mammadyarov, David Zalkaliani, am semnat o declarație politică, o declarație exprimând angajamentul nostru comun pentru avansarea inițiativei rute de transport de mărfuri între Marea Neagră și Marea Caspică și operaționalizarea în cel mai scurt termen a acestui proiect. Doresc să le mulțumesc pe această cale colegilor mei din Azerbaidjan, Georgia și Turkmenistan pentru contribuțiile valoroase și constructive care au făcut posibilă organizarea reuniunii de astăzi și semnarea declarației despre care am vorbit. Acest coridor de transport de mărfuri, Marea Neagră, Marea Caspică, este un proiect lansat de Turkmenistan și România și care vizează crearea unei rute de transport intermodal, maritim, fluvial și rutier feroviar între Europa Centrală și de Nord, Caucazul de Sud și Asia Centrală, cu perspectiva conectării la regiunea Asia-Pacific. Ruta se bazează pe continuitatea geografică a României, Georgiei, Republicii Azerbaidjan și a Turkmenistanului, a facilităților oferite de portul Constanța din România, portul Poti din Georgia, portul Baku din Azerbaidjan și portul Turkmenbashi din Turkmenistan și a conexiunii directe între portul Constanța și râul Dunărea și ulterior a cursurilor de apă și a canalelor interne de pe continentul european, oferind posibilitatea accesării de mărfuri la nivelul Europei Centrale și de Nord. Contextul lansării acestui proiect este determinat, pe de o parte, de evoluțiile impresionante în întreaga regiune, în ceea ce privește domeniul conectivității transportului de mărfuri și modernizării facilităților portuare, iar pe de altă parte, de accentul deosebit pus de către Uniunea Europeană pe conectivitate, evidențiat inclusiv prin adoptarea în octombrie 2018 a strategiei Uniunii Europene privind conectarea Europei și a Asiei. Am constatat cu satisfacție că statele participante astăzi la formatul quadrilateral de discuții împărtășesc abordări și evaluări similare cu privire la stadiul de dezvoltare a proiectului și calea de urmat pentru materializarea acestuia într-o inițiativă de succes cu un impact real la nivelul vieții cetățenilor și a mediului de afaceri din țările noastre. Pornind de la sprijinul politic reconfirmat prin declarația noastră comună, încurajăm ministerele de resort și agențiile naționale din țările noastre să continue eforturile de identificare și soluționare a tuturor aspectelor tehnice. De altfel, în scopul facilitării activităților viitoare a desfășurării negocierilor și a colaborării tuturor aspectelor tehnice, va fi înființat și un grup de lucru la nivel de experți. Aș dori aici să menționez inclusiv aportul colegilor noștri de la Ministerul Transporturilor, cu sprijinul cărora sperăm să operaționalizăm cât mai rapid această inițiativă. Aș vrea să menționez în acest context sprijinul României pentru strategia Uniunii Europene privind Asia Centrală, care urmează să fie adoptată în luna iunie a acestui an, pe durata președinției României a Consiliului Uniunii Europene. Îmi exprim speranța că noua strategie a Uniunii Europene pentru Asia Centrală va reflecta în mod corespunzător și strategia de conectivitate a Uniunii Europene. În concluzie, transmit încă o dată sincere mulțumiri ministrilor afacerilor externe ai Republicii Azerbaidjan, Georgiei și Turkmenistanului pentru implicarea lor activă în eforturile de promovare și realizare acestei inițiative. Puteți continua, dragi colegi, și în continuare pe sprijinul României. Vă mulțumesc!
I now invite to take the floor His Excellency, the Vice Prime Minister and the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Turkmenistan, Mr. Rashid Meredov.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I would like also to express my gratitude to the government of Romania, to His Excellency Minister of Foreign Affairs of Romania, Mr. Meleșcanu, for the hospitality and the very excellent organization of today's meeting. The delegation of Turkmenistan is fully satisfied with its results, and during the meeting we discussed all issues in our agenda and agreed about the basic principles for creating the Caspian Sea Black Sea transport route. Right now, we signed a Bucharest statement, and of course it will be very strong legal foundation for our cooperation in the future. And at the same time, as the Minister Meleșcanu mentioned, today we discussed some issues about the increasing the cooperation between European Union and our countries. I think that today's meeting is very useful for all of us, and in this regard I would like to note constructive discussions and very positive stand shown by all participants. We highly appreciate the role of our Romanian, Azerbaijani and Georgian friends and partners in the implementation of this project. In our opinion, new format of interaction has good prospects to become comprehensive cooperation space which includes Central and South Asia, Caspian and Black Sea regions and European countries. Caspian Black Sea Transport Corridor will become main component of such cooperation. We believe that other countries and major international organizations and economic organizations, first of all, will be interested in this project as well. In this regard, I would like to note that Turkmenistan always promotes long-term cooperation for establishment of transport corridors from east to west. In general, Turkmenistan is actively working to create effective partnership in the field of sustainable transport on an international level. This position of our country is well understood in the world. Full support of UN General Assembly for resolutions proposed by Turkmenistan in transport field is clear evidence for that. And by the way, today during the meeting of the ministers, I expressed our gratitude to Romania, Azerbaijan and Georgia for supporting of these resolutions initiated by my country, and these resolutions, as you know, were adopted by the General Assembly in 2014, 15, and 2017. Generally, Turkmenistan is also developing its interaction with the European Union in transport segment, where we'll continue our joint work. Strategic course of our country is to create multimodal and balanced system of Euro-Asian transport and transit corridors, where you consider Caspian Black Sea route as its important segment. At the end, I would like to once again to thank my colleagues, foreign ministers of Romania, Azerbaijan, and Georgia for their active and fruitful work in order to achieve good results. Thank you for your attention.
I now invite to take the floor His Excellency the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Azerbaijan, Mr. Elmar Mammadyarov.
Thank you very much. I also join what my good friend Rashid Meredov, Foreign Minister and Deputy Prime Minister of Turkmenistan, just said with regard of appreciation words to our hosts, Mr. Meleșcanu. You did a great job. It's not occasionally that whenever you're talking about Bucharest climate, you can find out. We agree that it will do it publicly. We'll put it on our website. You can find out all media, not of our four countries, but all around the world, about our intentions and the vision of the development of this Black Sea, Caspian Sea corridor. I think that this initiative is very important, very timely, and I can review that we just agreed that we will have a meeting on the annual basis on the level of ministers. Besides that, what Minister Meleșcanu said about the establishment of quadrilateral group of experts, there was an idea, and we agreed that it's going to be led on the level of deputy foreign ministers, but at least every year on annual basis, annually we will have meetings on a meeting on the level of ministers. Generally speaking, I think that you already heard in precise the vision of Romania, Turkmenistan, and after me, Georgia will provide their intentions. In case of Azerbaijan, of course, we invest and will continue to invest a lot for the development of the transportation infrastructure. We recognize that this corridor, whenever we're talking of Black Sea, Caspian Sea, it can be also be part of the big corridor, what I'm talking about, East-West connectivity. This is a great interest of bringing Europe and Asia close to each other, and this is absolutely new, diversified corridor which can open a new opportunity for importers and exporters to deliver their goods. Of course, we had to do a lot of homework. It's a lot of issues which must be discussed, starting from the transit fees, customs opportunities, ending with the rehabilitation of the railroads, highways, and so on, that make this corridor more attractive, as I said, to exporters and importers. I believe that it's much shorter compared to the other roads of connection between East and West, or Europe, Asia, and so on, and with the appropriate investments and appropriate opportunities, which we talk about, the seaports, the shipping companies, as I said, railroads, highways, that will be for sure bringing a lot of benefits to the population of our four countries. At the end of the story, the major idea of development of this corridor, it's the beneficiary for the people of all of our four countries, and I think that we're in the right direction moving towards this goal. I think that in case of Azerbaijan, we, as I said, invest millions of dollars for the upgrading of infrastructure. We just inaugurated, for example, the land connection between Azerbaijan, Georgia, and Turkey, when our railroad network is already as a combined and working in the same direction. Baku-Tbilisi-Kars railroad is already inaugurated, and I think that it's a huge asset, particularly when we're talking about the development of, including of this corridor. I think that for example, expansion of our seaport from 10 to 20 and up to the 25 million tons of its capacity, that can create another huge opportunity. One thing which we already agreed is be more in positive means aggressive from the PR point of view, that more and more companies, more and more private businesses will learn about the opportunities which can be provided by this corridor. And I think that using the Romanians today as a presidency in EU, but also as a membership in the EU, I think that it can be also attractive to the other member states of EU using this corridor for the delivering of their goods, and not on the governmental level, what we are doing on our behalf, but also, as I mentioned before, a private sector. So, generally speaking, I think that it's a huge opportunity for all of our 4 countries. And I think that it's a lot of homework we still need to do among ourselves and inside of our own countries. But the most important thing that I strongly believe that we're on the right direction. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I now invite to take the floor His Excellency the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Georgia, Mr. David Zalkaliani.
Thank you very much. I would also like to express my gratitude to my colleague and friend, Minister Teodor Meleșcanu, for hosting us today and for this opportunity to join my distinguished colleagues from Turkmenistan and Azerbaijan. Today we have discussed ways of strengthening interregional cooperation, also mutual action in support of sustainable development across the Black Sea and Caspian regions, and establishment of the new Black Sea Caspian Freight Transport Corridor. Launching of Romania, Georgia, Azerbaijan, Turkmenistan high-level dialogue on the development of the transport infrastructure as an extremely timely initiative. I'm sure that the proposed partnership well reflects our common desire to further enhance regions' geopolitical importance and significance. Here I would like to stress that connectivity and cooperation will serve as the best instrument for development, peace and stability across the wider region. Georgia has already proved its credibility as a reliable partner and active participant of the several regional projects and initiatives designed to create the competitive transit routes between East and West that satisfy the high standards of modern commerce industry. We aim to enhance Georgia's role as a transportation and logistic hub, to make efficient use of Georgia's geostrategic position. Government has already embarked on a comprehensive multi-billion program of upgrade and development of country's framework transport infrastructure, highways, ports and railway systems, consequently, in a long-term perspective, reaping more benefits from increased traffic and goods and general cargo. Georgia's desire is to accelerate regional cooperation and economic interconnections among our countries. That will be a solid ground for sustainable development, peace and stability across the Black Sea and Caspian regions. Therefore, we are keen to implement ambitious projects and facilitate strong interregional connection. In this regard, we are going to develop new deep-sea port in Anaklia, and also to upgrade one of the Georgian ports to receive large capacity Panamax-type cargo ships, increase cargo flow through region and facilitate trade between East and West. building the existing energy pipelines, successfully delivering Caspian hydrocarbon resources to the west. Georgia strongly supports the implementation of the White Stream project, which will directly deliver Caspian gas from Georgia to Romania. Moreover, Georgian government is exploring possibility of using Black Sea corridor for exporting energy sources produced in Georgia to Romania and the wider region of the European Union market. Georgia also considered the importance of the European Union strategy to promote sustainable connectivity between Europe and Asia, which serves to strengthen physical integration in the areas of energy, transport, and communication. All these have a huge potential to boost our economic growth and to create job opportunities for our citizens. Therefore, improved transport links will provide greater access to basic services and markets, enhancing resilience and reducing vulnerability to the existing challenges. For this certain reason, we underline the importance of the European Union Trans-European Transport Network, which has been extended with the aim to connect the TEN-T with networks in Asia. As a final point, I would like to note that the establishment of the strategic Black Sea Caspian Freight Transport Corridor opens additional possibilities for multilateral cooperation, thus bringing tangible benefits to the countries of the region, including Georgia. Once again, I would like to express my gratitude to our Romanian colleague as well as to my colleagues from Turkmenistan and Azerbaijan for a very fruitful discussion today, and I believe that the practical steps which we have discussed today will bring more tangible results, and it will be beneficiary to the development of security and prosperity of the whole Caspian Black Sea region. Thank you very much.
Your Excellencies, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, the press declarations are now concluded. Thank you for your presence.